Alright, you guys, I am back, and today I am back with my sales from May 3rd through May 9th. Not that many sales, so this video will be a quick whip up. So let's go. Start my Poshmark sales, and the first item that sold was this Patagonia striped polo. I will show you guys a picture right now. After the cost of goods and everything, I made $4. The next item that sold was a Swim by Cacique tankini, newer tags, sold for $22. I made $12.60 after cost of goods and fees. I believe the final item that sold on Poshmark for the week. It was a very slow week due to my own personal issues I'm going on with. I didn't have time to thrift, so therefore it reflected in my sales. I will tell you, this week's already turned out to be a lot better, and you guys will see that on next Tuesday. I am switching my videos, my what's sold. This next item that sold, I'm going to slaughter this name like you know tomorrow. It is called Ermengildo Zegna. I've heard that the ties do good, so I picked up these pair of shorts for $4. And after everything, I only made $6 on them, which is crazy. I thought they were gonna be like over 100, but they were sitting for a while, for a couple of weeks, and I just decided to take an offer because they had no other interest, no likes, nothing. So I took an offer of $13, I think. That brought down to $10.05 after fees, and then that's my cost of goods. It was $6.05 that I made on them. I would not pick it up again. Up, I would definitely pick up again. It didn't sell for much, but it sold within a day, and I made a profit of $11.88. It's an Eileen Fisher tank top. It was a size small. If it's a size large or anything bigger than that, I could have listed it for more. However, it sold on Mercari, and it was the only item that sold on Mercari for me this week. And it sold for, I think it was $15. And then after cost of goods and my cost of product, I only paid $1.09 for it. I made $11.88. So the first item that sold was this blue pair of Sarah Campbell Chevy pant. They are pull-on. They sold for like $20 plus shipping. I made, after cost of goods and fees, $10. All Saints 100% cotton V-neck tank top or sweater vest. It's called the Manson vest. So I sold that for $19 within 2 days of listing it. I paid $1.09 for it. So after cost of goods and everything, it cost of goods, shipping, all that fun stuff, I made $12.30. I would definitely pick it up again. However, I would only pick it up for like $1 or $2. I could have priced it for a lot more. However, once again, it was a small size. It was a size extra small. And even when I picked it up, I thought it was going to sit for a while. I was happy to see it go on an offer of $19. This next item I'm going to show you, I'm kind of iffy on whether or not I would pick it up again. I did almost double my money. It was a Quince white tank top. It was modal, which really helped it sell through, but it took about a month to sell, and I only doubled my money. I only made $9 and change after cost of goods, fees, and all that. So I'm not sure if I would pick it up again. Next item I definitely wouldn't pick up again. And honestly, I know a lot of people have good luck with this brand. I just never have. I have a couple of items in my store right now that are from this brand. It's called Eddie Bauer. These pants sold for the full asking price of $10.54. However, I've had them in my closet for about 2 years and they just haven't sold. It's to the point where I don't even remember how much I paid for them. So I would not pick them up again. I would definitely show them to you, but I would not pick them up again. And I would not personally recommend picking up Eddie Bauer. However, that is up to you to decide. Next item is actually being returned to me, but I do want to be completely honest with you guys. With when I do get returns, I'm quite ticked off about this return. Normally, I don't care, I'll relist it, whatever. I've had this item for about a year and a half. I paid $7.99 for it. I sold it on an offer of $13. I had it listed for $23. So first off, the guy messages me, doesn't message me, sends me an offer of $10 off the asking price, which had it been something listed for like $200, no problem. But I already gave you a great offer. Then he decides that he's gonna wait so he sent me the offer around 9, 10 o'clock at night. I ship out the very next morning. Whatever orders I get, I ship out the very next morning. I'm talking like 9 o'clock in the morning. So he messages me again at like 9 o'clock at night. Might not be 9 o'clock at night, but it was like late at night. Please cancel this sale. So at that point, I was like, it's already been shipped off. I knew it was going to be returned to me. So he just received it yesterday. And he opened a return for just didn't like it. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna be on the line for the shipping regardless. So I'm waiting to see if he actually does ship it back to me. I will update you guys in my next video if it gets returned to me or not. Usually, I'm very lucky with my returns where if they are going to return it, they return it within a couple of days. So we'll see how that goes. Honestly, if it were me, I would keep it just because the amount of money that he paid to ship it to himself, first of all, because the way I have my shipping set up, the customer pays for the shipping to them, and then if they want to return it, they pay for the shipping back. It's for the same price of the offer that he sent me. So he pretty much is screwing himself $13 regardless. So if he's smart, he'll keep the item. I had a customer recently who their shipping there and shipping back would have been pretty much equal to the amount of the item and the amount of the sale. And they just decided to keep the pants, so I was happy with that. That was actually like a week or two ago. It was a brand new with tags. Catherine's pants didn't fit her. Whatever. So she ended up keeping those pants. Good. I get to keep my money. So I'm waiting to see if it happens with this one too. Or if this guy's spiteful enough. Mind you, it says in my shipping policy that I ship out the same day. So why didn't you message me an hour after you sent that offer saying, look, I'm not interested anymore? Okay, great, I'm going to cancel the sale. Didn't even do the shipping label yet. But even if I did, I could have refunded the shipping label. No, he waits 24 hours to tell me. So I am ticked off about that, but it is what it is. This item has been sitting in my closet for like a year and a half, and I just cannot sell it for nothing. I was so happy when I got the offer. I'm like, even if I lose a little bit of money, I'm happy. I only made like 68 cents. after the cost of the product and everything. So, all that to say, I'm hoping that he decides to keep this sale. Now, with all this set together, I only made about between $80 to $90 after cost of goods, cost of fees and everything this week. It was a horrible week, but it was to my own fault.